UTC students heard a first-hand account of the Holocaust from survivor and educator Irving Roth.
How and why would a nation or nations of culture, of art, of science turn against part of its citizenry for the purpose of annihilating them?
Roth spoke to students at an event sponsored by UTC College Republicans on behalf of Christians United for Israel.
Why do you think it's important to come to events like these?
Because I know that all the survivors are aging and soon there won't be any left, and it's really important that we remember all of this and get like a first-hand account of everything that they've went through.
Roth is currently the director of the Holocaust Research Center in Manhasset, New York. He told students about growing up in Hungary, and he described how he and his family were taken to Nazi concentration camps.
What mental gymnastics did the people have to go through, and how were they convinced to go about taking people that they've lived with side by side for centuries to simply say, we will, and not simply taking a baseball bat and beating them up, which in rage maybe you do that. This is a systematic process over many years where they actually build destruction centers, death camps. People who were involved in putting them together were engineers and scientists and people of culture. It's sort of bizarre how they did that and why.
This is Thomas Ramsey with Mocs News.
And Reno. Well, Coach Huseman's Mocs came away with their first win of the season Saturday versus Eastern Kentucky. The Mocs dominated the still winless EKU Colonels, winning 42-24. Junior wideout Joel Bradford gave the Mocs a new school record of 254 receiving yards on 11 completed passes from BJ Komen. The Mocs were successful running the ball as well. Senior Errol Wynn carried the ball 17 times for over 120 yards. The Mocs gained 548 total yards of offense, their most since 2004, in their win versus Appalachian State. Chattanooga returns to the road in the Southern Conference play Saturday at Western Carolina. For more information, visit GoMocs.com.
Hello UTC, I'm Donnie with your Mocs News Weather Report. Don't fall for these extremely hot temperatures. Have no fear, autumn is here. Today's temperature will reach a high of 94 degrees. Yes, the heat is dominating here. The low will be 68 degrees. Friday temperatures seem to not dissipate as we are looking at a high of 91 degrees with a low of 68 degrees. As we take a look into your extended forecast, rain is on its way. Saturday, we're looking at a 40% chance of isolated thunderstorms. The high is expected to hover around the upper 80s with a low of 68 degrees. Then on Sunday, more scattered thunderstorms are expected. We're talking about a 50% chance, so expect rain and have the umbrella in hand. 77 degrees will be the high with a low of 66 degrees. Talking about a cool-off. We need it. Monday's high will be 78 degrees with a low of 64 degrees. But sadly, rain is in that forecast. We're expecting a 40% chance. So the fall season is settling in, and with that comes cooler temperatures. Thank you for joining me for this week's weather edition of Mocs News.
Well, Fridays on campus will now be filled with blue and gold pride. SGA President Andrew Clark declared that Fridays will now be proclaimed Blue and Gold Day at UTC. Students, faculty, and staff are encouraged to sport their blue and gold gear on Fridays in support of the Mocs athletic events that week. In the proclamation, the SGA acknowledges that blue and gold have been the official colors of UTC since 1899. For official blue and gold gear, check out the UTC bookstore and the University Center.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brittany Smith with Mocs News. Some UTC Greek men and women are participating in the annual Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure this weekend. The race is this weekend and will raise money for the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. Many are getting involved by running in the 1-mile race walk and feel it is a great way to give back to the community. Runners can run in memory of a breast cancer survivor or patient. Before the race begins, these survivors will be recognized. According to the Breast Cancer Foundation, 75% of the proceeds from this race will remain in this area. Fight to help your local food bank this Saturday, September 25th at 2 p.m. at the Mayfield Farm and Nursery for the Tomato Fight, featuring the Vols versus your very own Chattanooga Mocs.